Welcome to Video Game Crunch, your new video game podcast obsession, featuring your hosts, Anthony, Jake, and Zach. Now, sink your teeth into this exciting installment of Video Game Crunch.
Welcome to Video Game Crunch, a video game podcast. I am Anthony DeSillis, your host, joined by the two other co-hosts here, these dummies. Jake Redfield, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm Jake. How's it going?
And Zach DeSillis, what is up, man?
What is up, everybody?
Everybody, what is going on? Oh, gosh, we've
What
got a...
What a great way to start the episode.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was doubling the audio because we're watching the stream
Listen,
for some reason.
if people could see the whole room and the massive cables and pretty much that rubber bands and string is holding this thing together.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
just
it's
chaotic.
terrible.
And
It's absolutely
a
terrible.
mess.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we are. We've got a big week this week, so hopefully we can crunch it into an hour. It might have to go to a little longer than an hour, but
I mean, we'll be fine.
we've got a lot going on.
We do have a lot going on.
We asked our first community question this week. For those who are on Facebook, please like our Facebook channel, Video
Please.
Game Crunch.
Please.
Facebook page.
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 Yeah.
This is the channel.
Well, I'm looking at Twitch, so I said page.
I think I customized it. It's at Video Game Crunch, so it's facebook.com/Video Game Crunch.
Right.
If that makes sense. I'm not sure if you can customize the URL, but I think
We'll
that's what it is.
we'll get that like in the description and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And we got the same thing, too, for our Twitch page, Video Game Crunch. And I believe we have a Twitter now. Is that right?
We do have a Twitter. It's at Video Game Crunch.
Wow. How perfect
We
is
have
that?
2 posts.
Tweet at us.
Tweet at us. We have 6 followers. Please follow
Who's
us.
following us?
I don't know, but thank you.
Bots?
It's not me.
Bots.
Well, our first community question this week was very simple. So if you have Facebook, definitely like our page, and this way you'll be able to join in and then watch, and we can go over everything.
Yeah, definitely join in.
So
It's also if we're like going to be like super delayed, or if we're not going to do something, or if we're not going to stick to our normal schedule, it's a good way to hear about that.
Yeah,
So
I agree with that.
So the question was, what old or dead video game series do you want to see come back to life?
I myself just saw this question, so
Good, because I wasn't asking you, Jake.
okay.
are we answering?
Yeah,
or are we?
I want to answer this.
Well, all right, we'll
wanna
go over
answer
your
this.
answers, and then
Come
we'll
to
go
me
over.
last. I want to answer.
I was
this.
going to do
I would-
community
I would-
questions, the answers first.
I'll put my 2 cents in.
Jeez.
When, you know.
So what did the community have to say?
Well, we
about
have
this?
a few answers from Miss Kellyanne Keys. She said Silent Hill. Has there not been a Silent Hill in a while?
There,
Yeah, there was. It
What?
got canceled, right?
yeah, it got canceled. It
Did it?
wasn't that like Kojima?
And Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
They were working on this together, and they put out a demo actually called Silent Hill PT
Yeah.
Right,
on
right,
PS4,
right.
and you can't even download that anymore.
The people who got it, to my understanding, were able to keep it, but they removed it from
Yes.
the store. You can't get it anymore.
From my understanding, it was a very good demo, and it played out similar to today's Resident Evil 7, if that makes sense. Like,
Oh, yeah.
a first-person, like, horror, psychological.
I didn't.
on.
I know Anthony didn't get to play it. Did you get to play it?
No.
I did not. I
didn't.
watched someone play it though.
I
So-
didn't. I didn't even watch anybody play it because it was. If it was going to become an actual game, I don't like to do that. I don't like to watch like any kind of gameplay or.
Yeah,
trailers
I'm
usually.
actually. I agree with you with that, 100%.
But that was the. I would love to see that have come to fruition, and I would love to see, since that got canceled, maybe something else. 'Cause
All right.
Kelly was, she's huge into Silent Hill. The
Okay.
person who posted. The question.
I actually never played a Silent Hill myself.
Me neither.
I watched with my friend next to me him play through the first 3.
Really?
Yeah, we just sat there and like had a little adventure. So
Well, then,
That's
I mean,
right.
you basically
That's-
did play it then if you watched 3 of them.
yeah,
That's actually what it was. Silent Hill 2. The only Silent Hill I played, I did that with a friend. My friend from high school. He would come over and we would. I don't remember if we did it when he was still around or when he left for college. I think it was after he left for college because it took us forever to beat it. But I would only play it with him.
okay.
So
So next answer we have Dwayne, Mr. Long Name Jones. I refer to him as the Dwayne, and I always will refer to him as the Dwayne. He says Streets of Rage, F-Zero, Shinobi, Parasite Eve.
I just saw a Reddit post about Parasite Eve.
I've
today.
never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't really click on it. I just saw one.
All right, well, glad to know that's out there.
Yeah.
From Ryan Brust, we've got Spyro, which I replied.
We
might be getting the remake
exactly.
this year. Are you guys? Is that something you guys are excited about?
Yeah, I never got to play the original. So
What?
yes, I never played the original Spyro. Crucifix me. I was a Crash Bandicoot guy in the PS1.
I wasn't a huge. It's just not like my type of genre of game. I'm not like.
Like a
I
platforming
probably-
adventure type game, I guess. You could say.
Yeah, I probably won't even get the next one that comes out.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I'm the one who played it. I loved all the Spyro games.
I played it. I know I beat one of them. One of the silent, or not silent. One of the. That is true.
Silent Spyro.
Silent Spyro.
Yeah. So
Bring
wait,
it
can we
back.
go back to Dwayne's answer with F-Zero? I agree with that. Where's our F-Zero games?
When was the last one that came out? It was
No,
it was
GameCube.
Yeah.
I think
GameCube.
so.
GameCube.
The only thing we have left is Captain Falcon and Smash Bros. Which,
Somebody just modded him into Dragon Ball Fighters, I think it was.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty neato.
I suppose. All right, and next after that, we've got two from the same person, Rich Carl. I mean, if that's what Rich Zip.
Rich Carl.
But he said Pong, and he also said Tetris. Now, Pong, what really can you do with
Did he
Pong?
not watch? Was there No, wasn't there? I don't know if there was actually a Tetris movie.
Tetris movie.
No, there was the what's his name, Adam Sandler. They had like the old Pac-Man and retro video games.
What was that
but-
called? That movie.
Pixels.
Pixels, yeah.
I never
terrible.
saw it.
It was
I
It
did.
terrible?
It wasn't terrible. I mean, it
Well,
was,
you like everything. So.
You know what?
Well, let's see what while you're doing that, I'm gonna look up Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, what I was
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
say was
Rotten
for
Tomatoes,
Tetris,
that.
they also came out with Puyo Puyo Tetris this year.
Yeah,
but-
that's true.
Tetris is still around.
yeah. It's still they put them out.
That game was apparently very popular too.
It was like I think it's the most sold game of like ever of all time.
I think
With,
that
like,
actually got dethroned.
What? Puyo Puyo Tetris?
No,
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 just
just
Tetris.
regular
Tetris in general.
Tetris.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, wait
Puyo
a
Puyo.
second.
Listen, Anthony, Pixels got a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's horrible.
That's just
You
because
have a
people
terrible
hate.
taste in
Listen, I
movies.
didn't say it was a good movie. I just don't
Absolutely
think
not.
it deserves
Don't
to be
ever
burned.
listen to them.
The audience score got a 46.
All right. Well, anyway, next we've got Aaron, Aaron Cohen, who says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I feel like they still put out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. I know that they just put the
No.
characters in what
Injustice 2.
Injustice 2. They don't make any more TMNT games.
No, they haven't. They haven't made a new one. That was the newest thing they've been in for a long time.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I guess we can move to your answers then, 'cause that's
I-
all the answers
I
we
still
got.
didn't think about it because I was, having a discussion about how terrible your taste in movies is. So, what about you?
Zach,
Do you have
what about
anything?
My first, the first thing I wanted to say was like some iteration of Mega Man, like Mega Man Battle Network or
Okay.
Mega Man X,
Ooh.
because they've only brought back Mega Man like classic, like Mega Man like collections, Legacy collections. Number 11, I think, is being made, like Mega Man 11 or 12. I forget which one.
11, 12, no, 9 and 10 I'm thinking of were for PS3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Xbox.
Well, no, like classic Mega Man. They remade
Yeah.
one with like Aquawoman or whatever. The first female robot master.
Okay.
That was that was I think Mega Man 10 or 9. I don't know, but they keep doing that
Yeah.
that Mega Man. It's old school Mega Man. I don't want that.
You know what? Since you're on the topic of Mega Man, this is perfect. Mega Man Legends.
We talked about this last week.
Did we?
Yeah, a little bit. How like it got, was that with you?
No.
No,
It was
okay.
not.
You were in here last week anyway.
Yeah, you weren't
Oh,
here.
yeah. For me, last week was first episode.
Okay, so
Um,
Mega Man Legends, I played through 1 and 2 on the PS1, and I absolutely love that game. And when Capcom announced that they canned Mega Man Legends 3, I was severely upset. Like,
Yeah, I was talking with a friend. Actually, now I remember, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "You just reminded me that happened."
Yeah.
I had just gotten over it, and
that makes me upset. Slyman91, what's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in.
Jake. we
And
need you-
Sideswipe as well.
I don't know who that is.
That's, yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's me.
that was my answer. What was your answer?
Yeah, what's your answer?
I-
We've
I,
prolonged
like,
your
kinda
You
enough.
just said you just said Mega
I'm
Man.
gonna piggyback off your Mega Man and just go with Mega Man Legends.
Okay, I would love to see Mega Man Legends come back. It's not gonna happen, but I would love to.
Yeah, me too.
Out of every game series out there, that's all. You both came up with Mega Man. You have nothing.
You have nothing.
Listen, I love Mega Man, like as a series as a whole, like everything about it, like
Yeah, it's. I mean,
love it.
Do you ever play Gunvolt? Azure Striker Gunvolt?
Yeah, I bought the one for Switch that came out. That was the
Oh,
only.
the dual pack, I think it was.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
that's like a spirit. Actually, no, that's not like Mega Man. That's more like.
felt like
it's
Mega
like Mega
Man.
Man Zero.
Don't
but-
tell me about Mighty Number 9 though. That was
I don't even talk about that.
kill that thing.
Nope.
whatever
That was my favorite one.
Anthony, shut up.
No, I never. I didn't.
Get out.
So I mean that's pretty much it for the community question, guys. Like I said, stick around. Go on Facebook, like our pages. We ask questions to you guys so that we can.
It's like a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
It's just a way for you guys to
Go
get
in there,
involved.
type it in, get famous off of us.
Right,
much.
right.
get us famous so you can get famous.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. So next topic. It's a little something we do. What are you guys playing? What
So with since you weren't here last week.
I'm still.
Yeah.
I'm still playing Monster Hunter World.
Okay.
I just upgraded to a PS4 Pro and a 4K TV.
Ooh.
So you got that 60 frame action, right?
Got that 60 frame action.
100% better than what I'm playing, the 30 frame action.
It's looking nice. It's still really fun. I'm like 105 hours into the game now.
So was your old save able to carry over?
Yeah,
Okay.
I because I have PlayStation Plus. It just it automatically uploads to the cloud, and I just re-downloaded it. But I also like backed up.
Perfect. Okay.
But that still has my attention. I don't know how many more weeks I'll be like going this hard into it, but that's what all my game time has been going into still. A little bit of Overwatch, but that's
Okay. A little bit of Overwatch. I play that here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing too competitive because I get like upset with my teammates. Anyway, I've been playing an early access game that came out this Tuesday called Hunt Showdown.
ooh. Okay.
And the people, the studio that made the Crisis series were behind this one.
Oh, so is this the new Can Your Computer Run?
Yes,
Hunt
it's
Showdown?
actually very hard to run. Like, it's not optimized at all, and it's on the Crytek engine as well. So I guess, like, to keep you up with that, it is a multiplayer PvE and PvP game type. You
Okay.
go in.
That seems to be really popular these days.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a battle royale. It's like once you die, you're out. Like, and you want to be the last one standing, but you can also live with other people living, if that makes sense. So basically, you go into like a fairly large map. Everyone's chasing after like one boss monster, which is like right now it's in
So,
early access.
Like Evolve, kind of?
I've never played Evolved. It reminds me of Monster Hunter. You have to find clues in order to lead up to the monster.
Oh, that's really cool. Is it? Do you have to pay to get this game, or is it?
It is $30 right now.
Ooh,
And it's an early access.
It's an early access,
Ooh.
but it's like very like
the nerve.
it's very like I don't even know, like
I will
besides
say,
the optimization, it runs like it's very fun.
I watched one person play it, and I had no idea what was going on.
Okay,
But
so
it looked really nice.
there's 5 teams of 2, so you have one partner with you that drops in. You're all fighting common zombies that are around. There's also
I thought those were players when I was watching. That
No.
was a little confusing because
yeah.
just
So all the zombies are just NPCs. Same with there's like special zombies. Like there's a chick that spits bugs at you. There's like an armored one. There's like zombies that have like swords in their hands and whatnot. And you're all just like chasing after the boss, which is like in a random spawn in the map. And basically, if you see another player, you can kill them, and that just kicks them out of the game. You lose your character. You need to buy a character like with money. Not real money, like
Oh.
in-game money.
oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you have to like, what happens if you lose your?
Your character, if you survive with them, there's like 3 random extract points in the map. So if you extract after killing, you get the XP and the money, and your character levels up, which allows you to have more traits.
Okay,
So the more you use your same character, the better they get.
but
So
if you die, you lose them.
you die, you lose them, and the gear that's on them too.
Interesting. That's a nice. That's kind of refreshing to see.
Yeah.
In the genre of the arena style
Yeah.
games. That's a cool mechanic.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like once you kill the boss, he drops 2 tokens. And
Wow, 2
you
tokens.
and your partner can take one out to the extraction point, but when that happens, everyone can see you on the map, so they're gonna be chasing you. So it's like a risk-reward system when it comes to that, but you get a lot of money when you take a token out. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. You got any questions about that?
That's all
No,
I have
I'm
to
gonna-
say about that.
I'm gonna look up some more stuff on it. It was pretty interesting. Actually, we got a question regarding pretty like a good segue before we go into Anthony's
Yeah.
what he's been playing. What is everyone's opinion on the battle royale craze?
I love it.
It's exactly what that game like. That game would not have been a game if not for this
Yeah,
craze.
I absolutely love it. Keep bringing them out. more competition there is, the better the games will get. Like right now, I think something needs to dethrone PUBG. 'Cause
I feel like Fortnite pretty much has
Fortnite is
dethroned
doing
it.
way better. I feel like right now, but the rumor is the next Battlefield game made by DICE is going to be like a battle royale game.
Yeah.
To be honest, I still have not played PUBG. I still have not even launched Fortnite. I've downloaded it on like 2 different systems
Okay.
now.
So you haven't even played either of the main ones.
Nope. But I've watched them and they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
I respect it. It's not really something I'm getting into quite yet though. But
Okay.
I agree with that. I think it's good because it's being really successful.
I understand the popularity because it is. Once you get playing it, it is so fun to play.
It's fun to even watch. Like I said, I
Yeah.
haven't played it. I just enjoy watching it. For
You
now.
really think it's fun to watch?
Yeah.
PUBG
yeah,
and stuff
if you
like
watch Shroud play it, one
I
of the
watch-
top streamers, like
What is it?
he is so fun to watch when it comes to PUBG because he just does the most ridiculous stuff and he's so skilled too. Like he's so good at the game. Like
I've been watching just Dr. Disrespect for now.
Yeah,
he goes.
he's
He's
a really good streamer
Yeah,
too. I think he just started on Fortnite too.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Fortnite. He's pretty entertaining, just as a person.
Have you played PUBG on the Xbox? Tell me how that
You
went.
actually wait? Did you get it for free or did you buy it?
I bought it when it came
Tell me
out.
how that went. It sucks on the Xbox.
I played it, I think, the first day
I forgot
when
you
it
got
came
that.
out, and that was pretty much it.
Really?
I mean, but it was just, they were so,
you need to play. Oh, because I heard it was really bad on.
it was very glitchy
I bought
and
it
buggy.
too because I just wanted to see how it was, and it's possibly the worst thing I've ever played.
like just performance on Xbox.
Performance and controls,
Ooh.
and there's a lot of input lag with the controller.
Like, to put it this way, before I even started playing the game, my other friend, I was playing with him, and he was letting me know. He said, as soon as he loaded it up, it basically looked like old PS2 graphics, and I was like, "There's no way that's
That's
that
100%
bad."
true.
And I loaded it up, and I started it, and that's exactly what it was.
That's awful. I hope that. Well, I wonder if it's on like the Xbox One X if it's any better.
Well, I mean, that was when it first came out.
It's 4K on the Xbox One
Oh,
X.
so that's terrible.
But even since then, since it came out, they put out updates. They have fixed a lot of the graphics issues and a lot of the bugs. I mean, there's still issues with it, but it's not as bad as that first day when I first started.
Okay.
for people who don't play these kinds of games, like because I know we have some people watching that, it's just like there's a type of genre of games right now that's super popular. It's a very specific type of genre where it's like 100 people in one game, and you're supposed to become the last person standing. That's like the genre, and there's a lot of games that are being released that are in this genre.
And
So-
what do they equate
Hunger
that
Games,
to?
basically.
They equate it
Yeah.
to Hunger Games. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So just for people who don't know.
What about you?
Oh, thanks for asking.
What are you playing?
Well, you see, I've honestly this week I've been playing a lot of mobile. I don't know why.
Mobile games?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'll go off of that. I play mobile games.
I'm probably one of the only people that I know who still play Clash of Clans. I play the Kingdom Hearts mobile game. Does anybody still play Animal Crossing? Because I still do.
Kelly does.
I know Kelly does. She gives me gold and all this stuff.
I haven't installed a mobile game on my phone in like over a year. Like
That's just what I keep busy, like at work or
It's-
when I'm at home.
It's something you don't think about. Like
Yeah.
at least for me personally, I play a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes,
Mm-hmm.
like every single day.
did you see what Nintendo said about that?
No, what did they
They
say?
sold, I forget what it was, but it was like they got $300 million like from it.
Really?
Like it did 5 times better than Mario Run.
Wow, they definitely they've gotten some money from me. I've been
Yeah.
playing the game for like a year now, so they've
Yeah.
gotten some money from me. I will say.
Someone
I'm
equated
looking-
it to selling full retail copies, like 5 million copies of a video game.
Wow,
Like
that's
that's how much money they
insane.
made.
But you said you've been playing what games again? Animal Crossing and
Animal Crossing,
Clash of
Kingdom
Clans?
Hearts, Clash of Clans. But I was looking, I was getting bored because I played that other, what was it, the Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, I
mobile.
stopped that too.
And I stopped playing that. Now I'm looking for something else. I was looking for maybe like a Final Fantasy. I know that they just had that.
Final
other-
Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Yeah.
That's the game I play. I play the game religiously too.
But aside from that, I'm still playing Monster Hunter World.
Okay.
That's good.
I just got to the high rank stuff.
Okay, but you need to play that some more.
I got distracted off it. I haven't been playing that recently, unfortunately.
I went
It's really
so
fun.
terrible story. I went to GameStop today because yesterday was
Oh,
their
it's
pro
horrible.
day. I know.
You can
Oh,
stop
half-
there and
sorry.
it's terrible.
Half the store is not. It's just It's just like Game Geek stuff and like it's not even
I
games
enjoy-
anymore.
I
Which is
enjoy
it's
going to
cool, but it's
GameStop.
just from being there for years, you just see wall to wall games and all, and now it's like a quarter of that.
Contrary to that, I like the new GameStop setups. I go in there because I love looking at all the little Figmas.
Well, I hope that's all you want is figures because they don't have games. I asked for 3.
Well, 'cause
No, listen. I asked for 3 games. I asked the receptionist. I was like, I'm
Receptionist.
what the
That's
cashier.
offensive. That is offensive. I used to work at
We're
GameStop.
sorry to all receptionists out there.
I asked her. I'm thinking about 3 different games, either Bayonetta for the Switch because I wanted 1 and 2
Yeah, they just
because
came
I've
out.
never played them.
Came
So
out like
like,
last week or the week.
I wanted her opinion, so I said that Nier Automata.
Oh, you were trying to play Nier?
I was trying to get it,
Ooh.
or Secret of Mana for PS4.
I almost bought that.
Secret of Mana.
Wait, so
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. I'm sorry.
she said, well, we're out of Secret of Mana. I think they have like 1 reserve copy, and she didn't want to sell it yet. And Nier Automata sold out because the pro day they had yesterday, so they had nothing left. All they had was Bayonetta. And
Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it
Why?
because that was like the last of the 3 that I wanted. I was like, you know what?
If
I'd
the
rather
other
just.
two weren't there, then
Listen,
Well, I was watching a video. They had it like playing on the TV, and I was just like, I'm really, as much as I kind of want to try it out, I really don't think I'm gonna like it. I'd rather make sure I spend my money on like Nier Automata.
we'll talk more about that. Before you get Nier, I think you should play the first one.
I'm the one who gave you the first one.
Did you beat it all 3 times?
Yes, I beat it all 3 times.
Did you really?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yes, I really did.
I didn't know that. Well,
what,
okay, then
what
you should.
system was it for?
PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, I think I got it for the 360. Was it?
Yeah, and then we got lost it, and I bought it again for PS3.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was so. I did wind up downloading Stardew Valley on my Switch because I was trying to get.
Very peaceful, very slow paced.
Well, I'm trying to get
It's
Danielle
really
to play it
popular,
because
though.
she
Yeah.
says like, oh, she plays this dumb little farm game on her phone, and I'm like, oh, well, get Stardew Valley. It's a farm game, and she got like 20 minutes and she's getting frustrated, so she stopped playing.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Kelly likes that.
But I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just monster hunting
Yeah.
mostly.
Okay. Should we roll in, or crunch into
Before-
our new topic, or do you want to?
I just want to go back to
Yeah,
the mobile
go
game
back to
thing.
whatever
One
you
thing
want.
I've actually started realizing a lot is I don't realize how much time I spend playing these mobile games. Like I play them
It just happens.
because it's just like I can literally just pull up my phone and I can launch it up in 5 seconds later I'm in a game.
Yeah.
And I can be anywhere. I don't have to be at home. I don't have to be at Kelly's house. I can be wherever playing the game, and I play them a lot. Like
Yeah.
it adds up, is what I'm saying. Is I didn't realize how much time I'm spending playing mobile games.
Yeah.
But I'm beginning to realize it quickly adds up. So my 2 cents on that. So now you can
crunch into the next topic.
Well,
We're
the
not
next-
supposed to say that. That's him. That's his line.
Crunch. Yeah. Too bad. I
Well,
took
I'm
it
not.
from
I'm not
you.
going to get into the news yet. We do have another big topic, which is
Yeah.
I
I feel
can
like we
assume.
spent a lot of time talking about what
We did.
Yeah, but we're important, so
Well, that's why I said this is going to be a big episode. It's going to be pretty long. This one isn't our news related, but what we all obviously heard about the shootings in schools that have been going on, and that
Very
sparked some
unfortunate.
controversy. So we've had some comments relating to video games and violence. So what we're going to talk about is how do you guys feel about people saying video games that are violent make people violent? It's been
bunch of baloney.
it's
and it's a
been a very
scapegoat.
controversial topic for as long as video games have been around. I'd say starting even with Mortal Kombat, but it's just recently come back up because of the events. So, Jake, how do you feel about the situation?
I just feel like it's a total scapegoat. Like, how can you correlate the two?
I don't think
There's
I don't
been
think you can.
aren't there studies out there that
There
say,
is
like,
I did a whole paper on this back when I was in school. But yeah, there have been studies about it. It's just basically the way I see it is a way for them to divert the attention from the from the candidates and everybody taking action, and just focusing it on something else so they don't have to take action.
do you think it's because Republicans are taking money from the NRA that they don't want to blame it on guns? I don't want to get too political here, but that's,
I don't even want to get political at
Yeah.
all. I'd
We
we
don't-
be a precursor to anything we say.
It doesn't have to get political.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just none of us are even like none of us are qualified to even talk about this. So take everything you hear with a
I
grain
mean,
of salt.
I own guns. I own
Okay, well-
a lot of. I have like a whole safe full of guns.
He does.
But
Well, okay, that still doesn't qualify you to speak about the correlation between
Yeah.
video games and violence.
okay,
That's all
yeah,
I'm just saying.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
This is just our personal opinion, so nobody take this seriously.
like as a gun owner, I don't care if they make them more restricted. I don't think it's okay for us to have AR-15s. Like that's not that shouldn't be a civilian gun.
I agree. That was.
Even though I own one, I don't think we should have them.
Why do you have one?
They're really fun to shoot at the range.
Okay.
Like just
That's
Responsibly. That's why.
responsibly, yeah. Like
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, without getting into the politics side, it's just how do you feel about do you think that has any correlation at all? Do you think video games that are violent make people not even necessarily violent, just any sort of way. Do you
I
think it sways?
really can't answer that without anecdotal evidence.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, myself, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was little. I didn't turn out violent. I don't
No.
think.
My input on it is I don't think it's causing people to become violent. I think in a situation where there's somebody who was raised a very particular way, who was never really exposed to certain types of violence, it will they'll stick. The video games are a way for them to see certain things they normally wouldn't see in their life. It can be said with any other
Any sort of media.
any sort of media, any sort of experience. So that's just a very overarching like statement.
Yeah.
I don't think it's inherently causing people to become violent.
Yeah.
It can cause somebody to see something they maybe wouldn't see in their life. But that's with any kind of positive or negative experience.
I feel like the movies before games, because, you know, movies are like real actors.
Absolutely.
Games were like hard to portray all like the realistic gore back in, like Doom and whatnot.
Yeah.
I
I-
don't know.
I
We can't put the scapegoat on movies either. Like that's
Yeah.
not right. It's not fair to the filmmakers.
My mom just said well said to my statement.
Nice.
Um,
Thank you, mommy.
Thanks, Mom. Kind of, I had another thought on that. It was, so, I read a study, or I was reading, just like, perusing a study, like an article on Reddit recently, that there is no, there have been studies that it finds the exact opposite, where video games cause less violence in people, because where it can expose them to that. It also, in most cases, in these video games, it's not like a serious, like, you go out and just slaughter a bunch of people. It's usually like in a certain setting where it's like, okay, you're in like this comical world and you're like fighting people, but it's never like this really terrible thing in video games. It's
If
usually
anything,
in a setting that's not real, you
Yeah.
know. So it's like
I mean, I don't know. Remember the airport scene in Call of Duty?
but that's a very what was the word? Controversial thing.
It
was
yeah, when that
controversial.
came
People
out,
knew-
everyone was talking
exactly.
about that.
So people, that raises a flag. People know that's.
But I
this
think that
is
was
messed
more
up.
of a talking point because it was insensitive to events that had already happened. It wasn't causing people to go out and
Exactly.
shoot up airports
Exactly.
or anything like that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think there were any airport
No,
shootings
it was
after that.
it was just people saying that it was insensitive, which is what a lot of companies do. Like people who, let's talk about the Spider-Man games. They took out the Twin Towers because they felt it was insensitive to the events that had happened. They took it out of their games.
I feel that's appropriate. Yeah.
Whereas Call of Duty, they just went and put this scene in the game because they felt it a vital part to their story. They're creators making art, basically. They it's their decision to put these things in the
Yeah.
games or not.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they have like a little warning or like a annotation beforehand, which was like, "This is not a real event"?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Like,
they
right?
did.
Yeah,
They did.
They said this is not real or something like that. Like, and it's all part of the story where it's like you're being framed as a Russian, basically.
Yeah.
I'd never played the game, but I don't know about that. But, yeah, that kind of enforces that point where they're trying to portray that this is not real.
Mm-hmm.
If this is not supposed to emulate like real life. This isn't supposed to encourage you to do these kinds of things. If anything, it's in some other types of games like fighting games or like hack and slash. They're a way to kind of release frustrations, you know, almost, and that's what a lot of people use video games for. It's
That's the way I see it. I don't see it more as people taking video games and making them more violent or anything. I see it as kind of like a way to escape. And kind of, you get involved in the games, you become less violent, if anything. I mean, just because I'm playing a farming simulator doesn't mean, oh man, you know what? That's it. I'm going out. I'm going to start my own garden.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to be a farmer.
How dare you?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Do you know why? Because I played in the video.
No.
It doesn't. I really don't think that they correlate.
sometimes it can inspire certain things, but no.
But you know what? So can movies. So can TV. So
exactly.
can magazines. It's
any
just
kind of
music.
media.
Anything.
Yes.
It's just
Exactly.
a way for people of higher power to blame things on other things and take the views off themselves.
So when you were saying like,
Not to get too political.
yeah,
To just always got to keep that in mind.
you're saying like how like it allows you to wind down. Like
Yeah.
when I played Vice City as a kid, I would like go around with the katana and chop people's heads off. I did it because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And like it was like very relaxing because it was like I can't do that in real life. Like I knew the difference.
Yeah.
Maybe like
As long
that's like a big thing now. Like people don't know the difference.
it lets you make that connection in your mind that there is a difference between the two, and instead of I don't know, like I'm not even gonna say, but like
Okay.
like you were able to make a difference. I don't even want to
Yeah, like,
get into that stuff.
Maybe
but
there needs to be more parental advisory. Like, there's a rating system.
there is
for
a rating
reason.
system. Yes, there is a rating system for a reason.
How like Trump said, like maybe there should be ratings for movies. When he said that the other day, he's like there
There
are
are
ratings. It tells you
You stupid.
PG-13 for violence.
And to tell you why
Like,
it's also rated
it
like
tells
that.
you that. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand his mindset. I'm not going to even get into him right now. Anyway,
What if, like, all right, so not even violent games. What about, like, say when you're playing a racing game or something, you get that exhilaration, you know, you're going fast, you're making the turns, you're making the crashes, whatever, and then you go and get in your car.
I couldn't do that with a Ford Escort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just back in the day when I was playing like Gran Turismo.
Most people have that little thing in their brains that lets them distinguish, all right, this is video game world where I can do whatever I want. The real world has consequences. I'm not going to mix the two.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe this turns out to be a mental health issue.
And that's another thing is just, you know, people
Wow.
with pre-existing, you know, issues.
We
Then that
can't.
has nothing to do with.
We can't just pin everything on one thing and say that.
Yeah.
There's a broad spectrum of everything. You really can't tell.
Right.
I agree.
Well, what do you think? You think we've pretty much covered that topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much more to
I
be
mean,
said.
there's probably been so many other people talking about this. Like,
And it's not going to stop. It will
Yeah.
forever be a topic as long as people make video games and as long as, you know, terrible tragedies happen.
once a month. Honestly, at this
There's
point,
been like 18 this year.
that's a
That's
lot.
what I heard. Yep.
Like,
And that was before, or that was
Unbelievable.
including.
No, that was. I think I heard that yesterday.
you know what actually makes me more upset than anything are people that are conspiracy theorists to say, "Oh, it never happened."
Oh
Like,
my
how
God.
do people do that? Like, how can people just sit there and say it didn't happen?
No, there will always be somebody that like. There's always going to be that kind of.
There's
Yeah.
always those
with
people.
these kinds of tragedies.
And
And
then
there's always going to be.
I've
somebody.
seen people on Reddit, especially the one subreddit, the Donald, which I like to go on just to see like what their reviews were. They were slamming the kids that were doing speeches afterwards, just saying like, "Oh, they're a bunch of baloney" and stuff like that, and like they're all actors. It's like, how can you sit there with a sane mind and say that? Like,
That's the thing. They're probably not sane.
yeah, they're
It's weird,
yeah.
and that's not what we're about. So
I'm a little weird. I like getting weird. So.
I mean, I like getting weird too. My name's Zach, and I like getting weird.
yeah,
No,
All right. Well, I guess we're done with that one.
yeah,
What did I
yeah.
say?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what that means? I think it's time to crunch into some news. You agree?
I mean, we were just crunch. Let's do it.
we need like a sound effect. There it is.
That's
Record
a
that.
snarl. That's not a crunch.
I mean, I kind of crunched it.
All right. Well, first topic. We got a long list. I'm going to try and get through
We
all
don't
this.
have the list.
I don't have the list because someone doesn't put it on a Google Doc.
Because
He
I'm not
writes
gonna
it-
put all this in a
hand writes
Google
in a
Doc.
You
notebook.
should. Right,
Like I came in when he
I am
like
old-fashioned. I'm a writer.
we
I
don't
write
need
things
old-fashioned.
on
We
pen
need
and
convenience.
this is the age of technology.
paper.
Yes.
You don't need to read this. You just need to react.
I
to
need
what I'm
to read
saying.
it. I need to know what we're talking
First
about
topic.
before we're going into it.
First topic. We got another
First
speedrunner
topic that
for
we
a
don't know
game
about.
that I've keep wanting to get. I actually looked at it at GameStop yesterday, and all they had was used and
What game?
Okay.
ukulele.
Mm.
Speedrunner made it through the game in 16 minutes. Carter Freak was the guy.
So when
speedrunner.
I hear that doesn't really faze me because I'm not a speedrunner.
Yeah, but that's same here. Well, okay. It
Okay.
I know speedrunning and I respect speedrunning. Like I know it a lot. I actually used to watch a lot of speedrunning, but it doesn't hit me because I don't know.
The game.
I don't know the game. I don't know how long it typically takes to beat.
Yeah.
it.
So
if you were to give me
yeah.
like an average, like actually what we could probably do is go to like there's a website for this.
Yeah.
How long to beat?
All right, well,
.com,
you
I
can
think.
look that up.
I'll look that up while you're talking about it.
I agree with the knowing the game. Like when I found out someone beat all the bosses in Dark Souls 3 in an hour and a half. That impressed me because I know that game thoroughly. Like,
Yep.
that was like holy moly.
I agree. That's like if I have a personal connection to it, or if I personally played it.
All right. Well, Zach's
Not to
looking
like
that
poop
up.
all over your.
Poopy.
I'm not. I understand. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a game I haven't bought yet.
What appeals to you about ukulele?
It's the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, which I played the crap
Wow.
out of and loved as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
What,
To
Zach?
give you an idea, so you said
Was that good?
That was good.
That was
They
good.
were
Thank you.
both good.
So how long did you say the speed one was?
16 minutes.
How long to beat? It's a website that it picks
you can
Yeah, it-
upload your own, right?
Yeah,
it's
it's
user-based.
community run where you go on and say how long this game took you to beat the main story, like everything, to get all the achievements, all that stuff. There's like different sections. So
Okay.
for the main story,
Yeah.
the average
Uh-huh.
is 15 hours.
Okay, that's a really good amount for how much the game costs. $40?
No, I mean, you can get it
think it's
new for 20.
20 now.
Oh,
It's been out
that's
long
real.
enough.
I feel like that's really good value for the money.
But it's like a collection game, so those kinds of games.
All right, well, now you know
Sure.
15 hours.
That's how long.
So
the
now,
average
are you
is for this.
impressed? 16 minutes
I
between
am,
15 hours?
I am pretty impressed.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
You have he has the whole thing up online. You can watch it happen.
Yeah, sometimes I don't like to do the whole like hour per money ratio because there's games like Journey that takes 2 hours, which
Yeah.
was $20 at the time, and I love that game. Like it was like a cinematic experience.
It's
Yeah,
all
I
about
actually
the
have
experience.
I have an art piece from that game that I got.
What is that on?
I don't know.
Oh well.
All right, so we looked that up. Next up, I've got
FBI? Is that you?
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Is finally coming to Blu-ray. Did you guys even know that wasn't an option?
What the?
No, I didn't.
Now?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
like
just
the movie.
No,
That movie was-
the TV show.
Oh, I was like,
I was like the movie that came
Why
out
would they
years
do
ago.
No. The
no,
TV
no.
show Avatar: The Last Airbender is coming to Blu-ray. At first, it's going to be a Best Buy exclusive.
yeah, boy.
Comes out in May 1st, and then it'll be released widely on June 5th, I believe, for $45 for the whole series.
I have not.
How many
seen
seasons is
one
it?
episode.
What? Oh my
Dude,
God.
I'm not a big
every
TV
time.
guy at all. I'm sorry. Like,
All right,
I
we're
don't-
not asking about. You never
I-
like watched Nickelodeon growing up.
I never watched
I
it.
did.
in
I
its
never watched
entirety.
What?
Avatar.
I watched it. I didn't watch all of it, though. That's what I'm saying.
I was
Alright.
more like a.
You guys ruined my night.
I like.
Alright.
Bye.
Yep. Nope.
See
Done.
ya.
Next.
That's fair.
Next up, did either of you guys hear about this? Ghostbusters is getting the Pokemon Go treatment.
I did see that article.
Ghostbusters World is coming out. You're gonna be able to catch ghosts from all the different versions of Ghostbusters, from the movie, the cartoon, the video games. Yeah, they're gonna be able to catch all the ghosts. And
How do you think? I don't think it's going to be that good. Like, I don't think it's going to succeed
why not?
because it doesn't have as big of a following as Pokemon, and they're
Yeah.
just
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I do agree with that.
And
yeah.
the last movie might hurt that too, because that movie.
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
that's true.
I just don't think it's going to do well because of that. I mean, if it's there's always room if it's a really well done game, and maybe if it's just like a good game overall, maybe it'll do well.
Yeah.
But simply just because hey, it's a Ghostbusters game, hey, we're taking the Pokemon Go idea. I don't think it'll succeed.
One thing that I'm interested to see is how in Ghostbusters it was a team of 4, these people going out and catching ghosts. How are they going to incorporate that into the game? Can you meet up with friends, create teams basically, and take down multiple ghosts?
Maybe
bigger
they'll have like
ghosts?
raids or something.
Yeah, that's a good. way
Who's
to put it.
developing this? Anyone we know?
Yeah, did we get a name?
I didn't catch the name on it.
If it was-
it was just announced like yesterday or today.
if it was
so-
Niantic, I'd be
I don't think
I'd be losing my mind. I'd be
I
like,
don't
why
think
would
it's
you-
Niantic.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
I
But
think
I would.
it's a different party.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't. Do people actually still play Pokemon Go? Yes.
I played yesterday.
Somebody just asked. Yes, it's actually still really, really popular.
There was an event yesterday where it was their community day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they made Dratini very, very common, popped up everywhere. Chances of catching a shiny Dratini.
I want a shiny Dratini.
I caught a shiny Dratini.
You caught a shiny Dratini?
I caught a shiny Dratini.
You know how
and-
rare it is to
and
get a shiny Pokemon in the actual game?
if you caught a Pokemon, or if your Dratini evolved up to Dragonite within the 3 hours of the community day,
3 hours?
3 hours. It was from
Does that take a long time? I haven't played Pokemon Go since.
Well,
Well,
if
with
you're
how many
catching them like that quick-
many chances there were to catch the Genies, no, it was.
Did you get a Dragonite?
I did. It went very quick. It learns its best move automatically.
Draco Meteor?
Yep. Within-
Why didn't you tell me about that?
I'm sorry. It was Danielle's birthday, and you have no excuses. I was playing in the city while we were just walking around, and I caught a butt ton.
If
of
you would've
Dratini.
told me,
Where do
I
you usually go to play Pokemon Go? Anywhere around here?
I would only play like on my way to and from places,
Okay.
or like when Anthony and I used to go out to play together, then I would play it a lot. Like at the parks, but if I knew there was Dratinis everywhere,
yeah,
I'd go
it was,
out.
It was a big deal.
it was like yesterday.
Yeah,
I
yesterday.
did nothing yesterday. I played Monster Hunter all day.
Yeah, I think my second or third Dratini was shiny.
Wow,
That's pretty lucky. I
it's not
guess.
going on anymore today.
No, it was only a 3 hour.
That makes me sad.
Well, you're a
Man,
sad
I wish
person.
I still played games.
You
No, I remember like my favorite experience. I only played Pokemon Go for a little bit when it came out, but there's a place near us, Red Bank Battlefield. It was just mobbed with people,
Yeah.
and like someone would be like, "There's a Pokemon that way!" Literally, evereveryone got up and was just like running, and it was the best thing in the world.
How
Like,
did that
it was-
voice go?
Yep.
There's a Pokemon! Yeah, exactly like that.
I still tell people like that first month that Pokemon Go came out was like the best month of my life.
Oh, it
That
was
was-
and like
yeah.
everybody's lives. It was so
I remember
awesome.
the night it launched. It was just
Yeah.
random. My friend texted me, or I was saying, like, they were saying, "Oh, it's supposed to come out tonight," and I was just, refreshing, and it finally started. I texted you, Zach,
Yep.
and I texted our other friend Turk,
just-
and I was like, "You guys need to get here now," because I already ran up to the train station. I was like, "There's a Pokestop here. I don't know what that means, but you need to get out here. We need to go catch some Pokemon."
Yeah.
And we were out till I think 3 a.m. that night.
Yeah,
just
I
walking down the
drove
streets
over.
catching Pokemon.
I remember the next day at work, we were like talking about it like all
Yeah.
day. Like,
it was a big deal.
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I just got this, and it's like, I'm driving past here. It's like, go here, like,
Yeah, that was back when it didn't have as many rules and you could drive around and do
yeah,
stuff.
drive and text.
Yeah,
at
but
the
that's
same time. It's
unsafe.
safe.
That's unsafe.
All right, but what?
No, it is.
I bought a bike just to play Pokemon Go, so I could go from spot to spot to spot.
You
and
made
then
that. They had a Kotaku article on that, and you made that bike.
I made the exact bike, and the next week they're like, "Oh, we dropped the speed down, so if you're going above like 18 miles an hour, you can't play."
That's
That
upsetting.
ruined everything.
Yeah, they did. Was it that change that ruined the game for a lot of people? I forget what they did that ruined. Oh no, it was the tracker. When they
Yep.
changed the tracker, that's
Yeah.
what turned off
That's
so many
right.
people to the game. I remember
Because it
now.
would show you exactly like, all right, you're getting close, Oh, nope, you're going too far.
Yep.
And now it's just like, you might be in the right area.
Didn't they disable the tracker because people were spoofing?
that
their
that was
location?
Yeah.
like partially
Yeah.
related, but yeah, they did.
Because that's very easy to do on an Android phone. There's like
Well-
literally apps that you can just spoof.
Well, people
They-
getting banned for that stuff.
They had I don't know how, but people got I don't know if it was like the database or whatever, but that basically they were able to get real-time maps of Pokemon like on like Google Maps. You could see like, all right,
Yeah.
right now this Pokemon will be there for the next 15 minutes. You
Yep.
can go there.
Right.
But they had to change everything because people got that information.
Right.
That broke the game for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Which I understand, which is fine. But
All right, well, done with Pokemon Go, even though it was Ghostbusters.
What was the even topic about?
Ghostbusters.
Okay.
and yeah,
Sorry,
and then somebody asked
Ghostbusters.
about it too. So
Oh yeah, somebody was asking Slyman.
Thanks, Slyman.
91 was
Thanks a
asking
lot.
if people play Pokemon Go.
All right. What's the next topic?
Excuse me. So going back to kind of like the controversial stuff, we got a state senator from Rhode Island proposed to increase the tax on M-rated games, and the tax would go towards funding mental health provisions in schools.
Okay, he has the right heart, but no, I don't think he should do that.
No.
I don't think it should be targeted for M-rated.
M-rated.
There's a way better way to do that. I feel like.
I think what either is going to happen are M-rated games are going to be more expensive, or developers are going to dial back their games and be T-rated. Which we all know that when a movie comes out that's PG-13, you're like, this would have been so much better if it was R.
Right.
That kind of situation.
Yeah, I agree.
I like, and I'm not even. What's the word? I can't talk about this because I'm not an expert. But why not tax like? What's it?
Guns!
No, not guns. Like like in-game currencies or like loot boxes. Get like a small percentage of
Oh,
what
like
they make.
microtransactions?
Yeah, microtransactions. Get like a tiny percentage of that, and that just like flat across game companies if they really want that.
Well,
money.
because you're just taxing microtransactions.
Yeah,
it's
and
not tax.
I
It's
hate
not.
I just hate microtransactions.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
everybody
agree with
does,
you with
but
that.
they're not going after what they see as the problem, as violence or that certain limit of what makes this okay for children to play. If you just do microtransactions, that could happen in anything. There's microtransactions in mobile games, little PG games. That wouldn't really solve any issues.
I feel like there's just a way better way to do it. And
I
don't
agree.
think- I mean, who knows? Maybe it will happen, but I don't think it should happen.
So poo-poo on that idea?
Poo-poo.
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 Okay. How many of you guys still play Mario Odyssey?
No.
It's still on my back burner because I never beat it. I didn't beat it yet.
Okay, well, Mario Odyssey's new update is live. The balloon hunting. Did you guys hear about that one?
Yes,
we talked
Luigi's
about that.
blue balloon hunting.
Blue
is it?
balloons? He's got blue balloons?
Blue? No.
He's got blue something.
He does
He's
not
got-
have blue balloons.
No, he definitely has blue something. But no, the balloon hunting is live now. Where you go into whatever world you want, and there's Luigi on balloons. You put him around, and people can go find him, or blah blah blah, all that good stuff.
I read about people hiding their balloons in out of bounds areas.
What?
Not really.
Yeah, so
Like with like hack like
not hacks,
glitches?
but like kind of like glitches they found or something, where it's like impossible to find the balloon if you're the seeker. Which,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's just people just trying to make other people have a bad time.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I think that's cool.
one way they kind of added more to it is where they added more costumes to Mario Odyssey,
Oh, really?
and Luigi actually reacts to different costumes. He says different things. I saw a
Okay.
video. It was different costumes, like the M60 or N64 skin, where Mario looks like exactly what he did in Mario 64.
Spoilers.
What? You can get that?
Yeah, well, spoilers. The game's. I'm not even. I'm
You
done with it.
spoiled Mike. I can't ever play that game.
Well,
again.
Luigi, is like, oh, this looks familiar. Or there's one where Mario's invisible, and Luigi's like, brother, are you still there? Like, I'm just gonna keep talking because I don't know if you're there. Or they had one. It was Mario in Peach's wedding dress, and Luigi's like, brother, you're getting married and you didn't tell me. So I think that's pretty
good.
cool.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Here we got some movie news. Chris Tucker has revealed that they are working on Rush Hour 4.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
yeah. And they're saying this is going to be bigger than all of them.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan has...
Jackie
yep.
Chan.
My man.
Jackie Chan, he even said that they've been working on this since the end of 3. Like, they had ideas. They wanted to set it up. They wanted to do it. But I remember they went for the TV route. They came out with that Rush Hour TV show. I think it was
I
like
didn't
a
even know they
couple
had that.
episodes, and they pulled it.
Was it them too?
No, they weren't in it.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm just saying, that's where the focus of Rush Hour went. But yeah, Chris Tucker says 4 is happening.
Didn't Jackie Chan just recently have a movie? And
Jackie Chan has had like 5 movies.
No, like just like really recent.
Yeah.
Was it good?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I can't remember what it was
He
called.
had one of
but
them was The Foreigner.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
The Foreigner.
I think I heard that was actually. I'll look it up while you guys.
There was a couple. He's actually had a couple within the last few months. He's been working really hard on movies lately.
Jackie Chan is awesome.
Yeah,
wanna
I
meet
love
him
Jackie
before.
Chan.
All right. So talking back on Jackie Chan, what is your favorite memory, like thing that Jackie Chan has been in? I've got to say, Jackie Chan Adventures was the biggest thing for me growing up.
Yep.
I watched that. I've
Yep.
watched every episode, especially when it came on Netflix. I was like, all right, this is it. I'm getting in this. I'm watching everything. I love Jackie Chan Adventures.
I watched again. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, it was very tough for me to watch.
Jake, if you tell me you never watched it, I'm throwing.
I
you out
had
this
never
window.
watched Jackie Chan.
Are you
Adventures.
serious?
What is wrong with you?
You don't know Uncle?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Speaking of The Foreigner,
Yeah.
it got 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it was,
That's good enough for me.
I would watch it.
You're talking about I watch bad
But
movies.
7.1 on IMDb, 88% liked it on Google users. So it's an okay movie. It's a Jackie Chan movie. Like
What about just an action
How-
flick? That doesn't really rate well on.
Yeah, they typically
Rotten
don't.
Tomatoes,
They
right?
typically don't. No,
Yeah.
they typically don't.
Well, one more thing. We move on to the next one. Joss Whedon exits DC's Batgirl movie. Did you guys even know that was going to be a thing?
I don't care.
All right.
Nope. Unless it's out in theaters, unless I can maybe watch it myself. I don't
It
really care.
was going to be in theaters.
Yeah.
But he's not working on it anymore.
It's something I don't care about. I'm sorry.
He said he was brought in and it took about a year and he just couldn't come up with a story.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it wasn't like he was fired or anything. It was just he literally couldn't come up with a story. He's like, guys,
Batman,
I gotta-
beat up big
I-
But a
guys.
girl.
Yeah.
All right, make a movie. Quick, what else can we put in this movie? Yeah, I don't know. All right, can it? But apparently, The Foreigner is on Redbox now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have
It's been out for a
info.
So third episode. This is the third time we've talked about it every episode. Kingdom Hearts,
Why do they keep talking about this?
because it keeps coming up.
It didn't come up at all.
It's
You
about-
just said it.
It's about to. Erroneous Gaming beat. They didn't beat the game. They got their main character Sora up to level 100
Oh, I did hear about
on the
this.
first world, which is basically just a tutorial world.
You are so for people who don't even play these games, they are not designed for you to do this. So
No.
think of like you're starting a video game and you are put in like this it's like this-
Basic area.
You're in a crib. You are a baby. You are in a crib, and the game is teaching you how to walk and how to breathe. And then somebody in this crib was able to spend enough time and level up to the highest level in the game, like become the most powerful you can become in the game, which takes how long?
Do you want to know how long it took?
I want to know how long that took.
I'm gonna guess. Can I
Take guess.
guess?
Take guess.
I know how long. So I'm
At
gonna
least 1,000 hours.
say. You are really
That's a
reaching
lot, Jesus.
reaching there.
What? Really?
It's not that much. You know how long 1,000
Yeah,
hours?
do you know how much
No,
1,000 hours
that's
of
like
gameplay is?
that's a lot of hours.
That's not a lot of hours.
No. All right, you
sorry.
spend 1,000 hours on anything and let me know if it's.
I have like 3,000 hours in Counter Strike.
All right, that just means you have a problem. No, he did it. It took 210 hours, which was a little over a month.
That's not too bad.
But still, it's just the achievement of
Yeah, that
That's-
reminds me. That you know what? Reminds me exactly of someone who hit max level in WoW on the.
oh, was it?
He was like in the neutral before he picked
Yes.
your alliance. He did it by herbalism, right?
Yep.
You just picking flowers the whole time.
People will always look for a way to do those kinds of things where it's really funny to think of. Like
Now I
said.
will say I
That criminology.
did try to get up as high as I could when I was like one of my second or third playthroughs. I wanted to get as high as I could just in this area, and I think I got level 20, and it was so ridiculous. I was
Was
like,
it boring?
yes, because you just do the same like 1 or 2 battles against somebody. It's not even a battle; it's just like a defending kind of thing.
Okay.
But it was so arduous, and it's like I got to move on. This is not fun. I have to move. And I just can't see somebody doing this for 210 hours.
Yeah,
people.
gross.
You gotta be a special kind of person.
Gross.
That's kind of like a speedrunner mentality, just doing the same thing over and over.
Now, Jake, you don't even know what this is because you didn't play the game, but I did give them to you. Have you started that challenge?
No.
That silence says it all. So, Zach, you weren't here last
I
week,
wasn't here last
nor
week.
did you watch the episode.
No, I did not.
I issued Jake a challenge. I said, I want you to try, before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I want you to finish 1, 2, and at least one of the side games. Now, I gave him...
It's feasible.
I gave him the 1.5 and 2.5 combo for PS4. It's got all the games. All of them.
Okay.
So I gave it to him last week, and he hasn't started it at all.
I'm like I said, my PS4 is collecting dust.
Well,
I don't really feel like digging it out.
That's gonna be. I mean, you can do that.
You could
before.
just take a small fraction of those 3,000 hours you have on Counter-Strike and put them into Kingdom Hearts.
I could, but I don't want to.
See, the thing is,
I want to give it a shot, but there's other games to play that just came out.
that's a really that's a hefty challenge you're giving him. I don't know if you.
I mean, it.
Well, that's why it's called a challenge.
Okay, well, it's
He needs to get started.
that's like saying, hey, here's this thing I really like. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not, but I want you to spend at least 200 hours doing this thing. Maybe you'll like it.
Do you
Maybe
think it's
you
going
won't.
to take me that long? No.
I
don't want to do it anymore.
It's not.
I rescind.
I mean,
You
that
can't
dude
resend
played
it. It's
for-
been accepted. It's been accepted.
No.
The gauntlet has been thrown down, and it was picked up.
I wasn't here last week, so I couldn't have tuned in on this or like put my 2 cents in. But I think
Keanu was here, and he backed me up.
You need to dial them back a little bit. If you're gonna,
Can I just do like the first game and see how I feel about it?
I think we should do like impressions. Like, give me your first impression of you playing this game. I think that'd be better. than, like-
No, I think he should at least finish the first one. All right, so enough about that.
Do we have to talk about Kingdom Hearts every single time?
I'm not saying we have to. It just happens to pop.
And
up.
it didn't just happen. You just like
It's in the
thrust it
news.
there.
It was in. That's a big piece of news.
It was enough that I saw it, so I think.
Okay,
that's
whatever.
enough to
All right.
That'd be like, loser kid spent 3,000 hours on Counter Strike. His diaper's full. Please change him.
Please change me. Thank you. Somebody
Anyway.
acknowledge me. Like
Net neutrality.
it sucks. I mean, it's good.
It's good.
No, I mean,
It's
it's all the
sucks.
bills against it.
It
sucks.
sucks that it's ending.
No,
So net
no, it's
neutrality is ending April 23rd.
No.
April 23rd. is when it
AT&T.
goes into effect. What about AT&T? Tell me.
There was an article. They have
Did you read it?
sponsored data that you can buy. It's mostly like an enterprise thing,
Mm-hmm.
but you can pay more to have fast lanes, basically.
It's already
Right.
in effect in some manners.
April 23rd. Say goodbye to your internet and goodbye to your money. That's all I gotta say.
Wait, why is it ending?
That's on Jordan's birthday.
That's right.
What happened?
What do you mean? It got repealed on 3 to
Did
2
you not
vote.
know?
Did you not know?
No, when did it get repealed?
Like 2 months? Or no, like a month.
Yeah, I know about that, but like,
But now, yeah, they just the vote went through and it's been repealed. April 23rd. It's done.
That's when it can start.
so Algie Pie. What about?
Well, he's
Oh,
under
he-
investigation right
Is he?
now.
Yeah, he's the
for
worst,
allegations
man.
that he was
Please tell me he had somebody was putting money in his pockets.
yes,
Oh,
it's,
yes.
it's exactly for that.
100%.
For he's under investigation for corruption with I think Verizon. Something
Really,
like
for
that.
those, if you're watching, listening, whatever, if you do not know what net neutrality is, please look it up and get involved. I mean,
it's something that affects all of us.
it affects all of
in
us.
some
Basically,
manner, whether
well,
you play video games or not.
whether you play video games, go on the internet, use social media, anything. It's all going to affect you. You're going to lose the ability to basically do a lot of this stuff. Everything's going to go super slow, like it was back in the early 90s.
Yep.
I love that.
And yeah,
No, unless
Nostalgia.
and
unless
then
you pay
unless
more.
you pay a butt ton more for certain things, that's how it's
Okay.
going to go.
Yeah, that stinks.
So say
Yeah.
goodbye.
It's terrible.
Yep. Mark Hamill, do you guys know who he is?
Yes.
Please say
No.
yes.
Voice
Yeah,
of the
no,
Joker.
Okay.
He's
really?
also-
That's okay. Voice of the Joker.
Wait, relating to video games.
Okay.
Yeah, That's how I'm relating him to video games.
All right. Well,
And
Luke,
go on.
Luke
about
Skywalker.
Yeah.
He's finally getting his Hollywood star on Hollywood.
Why
Oh,
hasn't
good
he?
for him.
Why
Good for
hasn't
him.
he?
I don't know. I'm not on the committee.
Star Wars is probably like the biggest movie series there is, and
Well,
he's the one who made it happen. So
really, he's the one.
He's the
Nothing
he
about
is-
George Lucas or Harrison
no,
Ford.
George Lucas, Schmookish, whatever.
I think it was all Chewie. That's what-
There you go.
Anyway.
There's my impression.
He is the 2,630th person to get a star.
At what point
That's
does
a lot of stars.
Yeah.
does it stop being exclusive if it's that many people?
I mean, there's, constantly every year more and more people
Doesn't
are
that-
actors and become famous and whatnot, so they have to keep updating it. So, I mean, that's
Doesn't
kind
that
of how it works.
Rottweiler have a star?
Triumph, the
Yes.
puppet?
Yeah, the dog from
Triumph,
Comedy
the
Central.
puppet?
Yeah. Oh, I poop on you. Or something like that. I don't even know how to even.
I don't know.
I believe it. I don't know if he does.
I don't
Only
know.
a certain amount of people a year get on it. How many people per year? Does anyone know?
Oh, do we have to get the stars?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot. Actually, I think I remember reading something about that where you have to pay. First, you have to get nominated. Then you have
Yeah,
to,
you have to
then
be
you have to
nominated.
pay. You have to pay for it. I think.
Well,
Speaking
for
of the
the-
stars, don't ever go to Hollywood. I went there last year. It's terrible. It's just nothing but like bums and people asking for money.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're like, buy my CD. I'm like, I don't want to. And then like another guy like came up and gave me his mixtape. I was like, oh, thanks. And he's like, no, you want to give us a donation? I'm like,
Yep.
all right, I'll
That
give you
happened to me.
$5.
That happened
That happened to me in New York. Yep.
Yeah.
They,
And
they just put this stuff in your hand, like, oh, okay, listen to my mixtape. All right, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to give me like $5 as a donation. No, that's not how donations work.
Right.
That's not how
I
this
was like-
interaction works.
I was like, okay, dude, I'll give you $5 for it. He's like, no, we take like $100. I'm like, I like frisbee the CD out of there. I was like, get out of my face.
You
Jeez.
deserved it.
Yeah, 20 people per year says traffic sign. Thank you for that.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow, that's really exclusive then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good amount though. That's a lot for how many actors there are.
That's enough to keep it. Costs $40,000.
That's nothing for them.
That is true.
You know.
No, that's not.
First, okay. That dog. Does he
Triumph?
have $40,000?
Does he actually have a star?
Whoever
I
the
like-
person has, whoever has their hand up his butt, they probably they got famous from it. He was a pretty big deal at the time.
Yeah,
He was on like SNL or not SNL, TLR,
He was
TRL,
Comedy Central.
Comedy
Remember?
Central, all that.
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, if he does, though, that's
Hey.
really that brings down the quality of the stars a little bit. If you
I
ask
don't
me.
think so. I just think
I
it's
think
like
it
the amount of like popularity, I guess.
But they did say for this ceremony, George Lucas and Harrison Ford will be inducting him in, which I think is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I agree. Sorry, we're just looking at something that would have been changed from last week.
This is not episode 2, by the way. This is episode 3. We
We're
just
good
noticed the title.
We're good at this.
So it's already been an hour in. We're sorry. Whatever.
It's all
It
right.
has been now, and we still have a lot to get.
We yeah.
So
What?
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Like what?
Well, we don't know because we don't get to see what he has written down on his secret
Anyway,
notebook.
Oh my God.
Payday 2 for the Switch is coming out, and
Don't
it will
support
be.
those developers.
It will
Why?
be. Wait, listen. It will be one update behind everything else. So it's gonna. It's not even gonna be the most updated version.
That's fine. Terraria does that.
They were very shady with their console releases. Like
What makes you say that?
they like the console versions are like aren't they like super far behind the PC ones? Like 100,
Yeah.
like over 100 updates behind the PC ones.
Okay, that's excessive, but I know there is a very strict process for console updates, like especially like Xbox and PS4. So I get it to a degree, but that's excessive.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move on then because
Okay.
that's
All right.
yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that sucks, but
Overwatch cheering. You guys, Zach, you know what that is?
yes, this is something that. I
So
know
they
about.
Overwatch is it's basically starting this new thing where people who watch Overwatch League can cheer on
I
their
did hear
favorite
about this.
players or teams or
For
whatever.
people who don't know, who are watching, cheering is a function on Twitch, the platform we broadcast live from, where basically you can purchase a currency. It's like just a digital currency that you can use to give to streamers, and it equates to like a very small amount of money that they can. I don't know if they can redeem it. I've never actually received a bit. I just have some.
Well,
I
now
think streamers gave 1 cent per bit.
Okay, so it's just like throwing. It's like throwing change at a streamer.
Yeah.
Like not like in a negative connotation. It's like, hey, I'm cheering you on. It's called cheering when you give them bits.
yeah.
So that's
So
just some context.
with this new
sense.
cheering
Yeah.
aspect, people will be able to earn in-game skins, emotes, and team-themed items from cheering.
I think so. There's a lot that can be said about this. I think it's cool, but there was not a lot of there was a slight controversy regarding this kind of thing because with the whole rise of esports, some previous esports or some previous games rather, when they were trying to get big into the esports, I think it was Counter-Strike that started doing this. Where
Yes.
if you watch the pro players playing their matches live, you would get like a drop or you'd get like an in-game item. It's encouraging people to watch the pro games and like it's encouraging growth artificially. So not really to watch it because you're interested, but you're watching it because you're going to gain something. So there was a little bit of controversy around that, which I think it's weird, because when you like with the rise of regular sports, you're not watching to gain something. You're watching because it's entertaining. It's again artificial and it's causing growth within these platforms. That's I'm not going to say it's not deserved. It's entertaining to watch and everything, but
Do you think Twitch or Blizzard are paying one another for this kind of?
yeah, I believe there is a contract with
Yeah.
with Blizzard and Twitch, from what I've heard.
Okay.
So that's I think it's cool because I play the game. I don't have a negative opinion about it. But regarding this issue, there was a lot of controversy because it's when esports weren't as popular as they are now. It's like, hey, we have this thing that's coming up and it's rising, but we are not quite at our numbers. So we're gonna give people like a free $2 key in this game if you come watch our game live.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know if that's what it equated to, but that's what was happening. So
So when my friend told me about it, I thought it was just like anyone that watches. I didn't know you had to do the cheering for the bits. So I was like comparing it to what you said, Counter-Strike, when they have their major tournaments, you get like a crate that you don't even need a key for that you can open up. Which I was lucky enough to get one. They sell for about $40 on Steam, which is pretty sweet. Yeah.
that is pretty cool.
So that.
But how does that make you feel though? Because you
How does it make
obviously
you feel?
Did you have interest watching that? Like, did you
Yeah.
did you support any of those teams, or were you watching strictly? Or would you say it influenced you more to watch it because you were getting something, or would you have watched it with or without that?
It influenced me to idle my web browser while I'm working. That's
There
all
you go.
it really
That's-
did.
that
And when I
is-
came home, I would watch a little bit. Like,
So that in itself, that's a problem because these I'm not like I don't work for Twitch. I don't know what these numbers mean to them. But you are idling. You're a viewer in their minds that's getting hours and hours of view time. I bet they keep statistics on like how long people watch the streams for.
oh
and all
yeah,
that.
definitely. They have the
So
stats.
that's inflating those stats, and you know specifically because you are receiving something for your amount of watch time, that's influencing you, and that could be a problem. People might see that.
It wasn't Twitch giving out the items. It was Valve.
Yeah, but you're linked through the platform. You have your Twitch account.
You could
where-
actually get the drops by watching it through Counter-Strike. You didn't even have to have. You didn't
Okay.
have to have Twitch at all.
Still.
you could do it through the Counter-Strike game.
Yeah, that's again. I don't know. I'm just being the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Everyone needs one of them, or else. Yeah,
It's really interesting, and just so I think I don't know if we said, but to get the reward for Overwatch for doing the cheer, I think you need to cheer at least I think it's like $5 worth of cheering you have to give to receive that reward.
Oh yeah.
All right.
From what I heard.
Well, enough of that cheering now. Last bit of gaming news I got is Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 coming to the Switch this May 22nd.
Okay.
You're a big Mega Man fan.
Not that type of Mega Man.
Not
fan.
at all.
No, neither.
I love Mega Man, but from what I said, what the old school game I want to come back, it's those Mega Mans. I like Mega Man X, Mega Man 0, Mega Man Legends. I'm not a huge fan of the Mega Man Classic, like 1 through 10 or whatever.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. Well, if you guys got any more last tidbits you want to throw in there for games at all?
For games coming out,
Anything? Gaming news, games coming out. I've got
March
the
20th, I think. March is going to be like a big month for gaming.
right.
The Attack on Titan game comes out, which I'm really excited for. Me and Kelly are going to be playing that together. It's actually it's by Koei Tecmo, the guys who made Dynasty Warriors. And it's,
I didn't hear good things about the last Dynasty Warriors.
the Dynasty Warriors I don't really care about, but the Attack on Titan game is really fun.
Is it?
The first one was really fun. I put a lot of hours into that. Like maybe like 50 or so. That was a lot for me at the time. But
Okay.
I'm really excited. I'm going to pre-order this next one. Actually, me and Kelly are going to pre-order this next one, probably next week or something.
Cool.
Trying to talk to her about that. So I'm excited about that.
Sounds good. Jake, anything from you?
No, I don't really have anything to add. I mean,
All right. Well, I'm going to transition over a little bit to movies. That's cool with you guys?
Yeah.
go for it.
I actually have something. You'll be surprised that
I
I
haven't
can
been to a
actually
movie
give some.
theater in a
I can
while.
give some input.
I think I know what you're talking about. Well, first off, I just want to start. So, Game Night came out this weekend. That was the one movie I wanted to kind of give a little bit of a review on.
Yeah, you watched that.
It looks
yeah.
I did. I
Okay.
see it this morning.
Was it
Okay.
good?
Yeah, it was actually really funny. It's just about a bunch of friends coming together, doing like board games, and then one night it gets really escalated, and there's this
The
whole
game gets escalated? Or
yeah,
what?
the game gets
Okay.
escalated because they're not doing board games. It's like kind of like a murder mystery thing, but then it turns into real life because these real life captures come in and that aren't part of the game. And at first I was like, oh, this is fun, and then they realize like, oh my god, people are getting shot. People are like, this is real.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So it was.
Was it like was it a comedy or was it?
Yes,
like,
it's definitely a comedy.
Oh,
Jason
okay.
Bateman and Rachel McAdams. They're the two main stars. Yeah, it's definitely a comedy. It was a lot of fun. We saw it this morning. I definitely would recommend it. Out of 10, I'd give it like a 8.5.
Let's see what other people
I
are
mean, it
saying.
looked kind of stupid, but in a good way.
Yeah, it's
Like-
definitely just mindless fun is what it is. It's like the best way that I can describe it.
Right.
My computer's not working. Hang on.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I didn't see that movie, so I can't give any input on
Well, it
that.
just came out this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had nothing to do today, so I wanted to go check it out.
What was the title again? It was
Game Night.
Game Night.
Definitely worth checking out if you guys like going out there and seeing movies.
Okay.
For this week that we have coming out, Death Wish. Either you guys
I don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is.
know? I believe it's it was either an old comic or an old movie that they're redoing. Bruce Willis is the main star. Basically,
Oh yeah, I did see the trailer. I did see the trailer for that actually.
I couldn't tell you. I don't really keep up on movies.
I saw. Well, yeah. Continue.
well, that's coming out on the 2nd, which is this weekend, and also this weekend, Red Sparrow, Jennifer Lawrence's new movie.
Yep.
Kind of like the Black Widow type deal. She's like spy trained to like use her body and kill people,
Like that.
just like that.
Okay, I knew it.
Except red. It's red.
It's
though.
red.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
red.
Instead of wearing a black suit.
So some movie related news we got was Jurassic World 3. 2 hasn't even come out yet, but we already have the release
Isn't
date.
it the summer?
3 or
No,
2?
the second one.
2, yeah, comes out on my birthday, June 22nd.
No one cares.
How dare you?
I do want to. I want to see that. Actually.
I'm actually excited for it. I mean, it kind of looks like, I don't know how I feel about the whole Blue being like Chris Pratt's pet now, and you can just summon it.
Wait, is that what's going
He
on?
can
Don't
summon
spoil it.
It's in the commercial.
Like
it's
he
not.
can like press the button like.
No, not like no.
That's
Oh,
a nice sound
okay.
effect. I gotta say.
No, but like he says, "Blue, come," and Blue, attack and do this, and it basically.
I thought like in one of the trailers I saw, they showed him like he's like blue. He's like because he's got like his fist or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, like I don't know if it's like this, but
Yeah.
he's like blue. You know me, and then like he's like walking towards it,
I
and then blue like freaks out.
Yeah, I think
So I
part
saw
of the
that trailer.
premise is Blue kind of they've been separated for a while between the events of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And now they're going back to the island to save the dinosaurs because the planet's going to explode. Or not the planet, but
Planet.
The planet's
The
gonna
island is
explode.
going to
Wait,
explode.
What kind
That's
of
the
plot
third-
are
that's
we
the
getting
third
into?
one.
That's the third movie. No,
Big universe next.
so they're going back to save the dinosaurs, and he kind of just has to get Blue reaffiliated with him. But then you wind up seeing that they're a team again.
Why would they show that? That's like a big
They
point of
did
the
give
movie.
away a lot in the trailer. I have
Then
to
don't
say.
tell me that.
What
Like,
about-
It's going to be in the trailer. You can watch it yourself.
I don't watch trailers.
Fun fact.
Is it fun?
It's okay.
What
My
is it?
dad's dog's name is Blue. There we go.
You're right, that
Fun
was-
fact
That was,
for
it was
today.
it was a fact. Yeah. So anyway, the third movie we didn't even talk about it will be released June 11th in 2021.
What?
Yeah.
2021.
Well, 2 comes out this year, so it's 18, 19, 20, 21. So you got 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Three
Three of them.
Yeah. 3.
Anyway,
That's more than 2.
did either of you guys see Paddington?
What is that?
No.
Is that the bear?
Have you never
Paddington the Bear.
grow up on Paddington?
No,
No, I did not.
When did you watch Paddington?
Wait, you guys were in the same
We were the same.
household.
When did
First-
you watch Paddington?
First off, Paddington is like a book series. It's not
Paddington, the
or
book
TV.
But it was turned
they did
into-
TV shows. Anyway, the director of Paddington is going to be making the live-action Pinocchio movie.
I'm a real boy.
But I heard actually, I'm pretty sure Paddington was like pretty well reviewed.
It was
Speaking of,
great. I saw
to
the first
game
one
night?
and just saw the second one.
It's like 80% of Rotten Tomatoes. Just
See,
just
that's
for people
about
who-
right where I gave it.
That's pretty okay.
You look
I
like a-
again, I highly recommend if you got time, go see Game Night.
Wow,
What?
Paddington 2.
See, they
What?
came.
There's a second one.
It was good. I saw both of them.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Paddington 2, better movie than anything that's come
Did
out.
only one person review it?
Well, that's on Rotten
The
Tomatoes.
one person-
That's on
who saw it?
Rotten Tomatoes is 100% for Paddington 2.
That's crazy.
It was delightful.
All right.
Okay.
Why?
All right. I mean, that's crazy.
Anyway, Yeah, so the director of Paddington 2 is making a live action Pinocchio. How do you feel?
If okay, strictly off.
Rip Internet Explorer, am I right?
Having computer problems, but strictly based off of I haven't seen the first one or the second one, but it looks like
The
movie's-
first one's on Netflix.
The movie
No,
cartoon?
No, it's a live action.
No, it's like live action.
Like that's how it
it's a-
started.
No, it was a cartoon. It was a book that was
Okay,
made
that's
into a
what I was
cartoon.
asking. Gosh.
You didn't specify.
the
The movie
movie
is live action
Yeah.
with a CGI bear.
the movie did really well. It looks
Yeah.
like so. I'm excited for that. I mean,
Have you seen the first?
nope, I didn't see either of them, but just strictly off of metrics.
Wait, when did Paddington 2 come out?
this just keeps breaking?
Last month.
Okay. Interesting.
Actually, I think it was like, yeah, about last month.
Okay. feel you.
Okay, so you guys keep going back to Paddington. Anything on
Paddington!
Live
I
action
sup-
Pinocchio.
I
anything.
support him.
I
for
don't care about Pinocchio.
Okay.
That's my input.
He was
Paramount.
able to produce a good movie.
Paramount Sonic movie.
So, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Live
go
action.
fast.
Live action.
Live action CGI
Live
comes
action.
out November 15th, 2019.
It's gonna be
Zach,
trash.
I don't care about you, Jake. Quiet.
I'm
I
a
love
big,
Sonic. I'm a Sonic fan.
I'm a
That's
bigger
where I grew
Sonic.
up.
I'm a
Oh,
bigger
that's right,
Sonic
that's
fan. Look
right,
at my
that's right.
phone background.
He's got to go fast. If you can't see because you're listening to it, it's a
How?
Sonic
Wait.
background.
How? Okay. Let's make a guess. How many chili dogs are going to be involved?
One. They're gonna show one in the whole movie.
One.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to
Yep.
say at least one.
I'm putting it on record. One chili dog will be shown in the whole movie.
I'm going to go with three. Three chili
Ooh.
dogs.
Nope.
Did you read the comics?
No.
You know, those were the only comics I've ever had. Were
Wow.
the Sonic comics.
I actually own one of them, but I never opened it. One of my friends gave it to me for free comic book day like 8 years ago.
Well, write it down now. Log it in. We have
So-
a challenge when this movie comes out. We'll see who's right.
How's it going to be live action? Are they going to like spray paint a hedgehog?
Well, just
What?
think of.
Do you know how live action works? Go see Paddington
Perfect.
and ask me that question
I was
again.
just gonna say, we
But-
literally just talked about Paddington the movie.
Are
It's
there
that.
Gonna, are there going to
live
be
action
like,
characters and
human
then you
beings?
Yes,
C-
and then you
CGI.
CGI the characters in.
who's going to play Dr. Robotnik?
Think.
I don't know, Danny DeVito.
I was gonna
Danny
say.
DeVito would be perfect. Are you serious?
Oh my God.
If Danny DeVito is not Dr. Robotnik, I don't want to say it.
There was a petition to get him as Detective Pikachu for the movie.
Oh my God, that would have been amazing.
Isn't Ryan Reynolds the voice?
I know he's in it. I don't. Is he going to be? Pikachu?
I think he's Pikachu's voice.
I'm fine with that.
I'm not. He doesn't. I feel like his voice won't fit Pikachu.
Gotta go
like,
fast.
Pika!
Gotta go- All right. Imagine Danny DeVito. He's not doing that Pika sound. It's a talking Pikachu.
Yo, what up? I'm Pikachu.
Yeah. Did you? All right. When this is done, watch the trailer for the
I
Detective
haven't-
Pikachu game.
Yeah, did it get released in the West at all?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
coming out. I think
Okay,
it comes out.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it comes out
Perfect.
next month. Actually,
It's just this guy with a really deep, like, hey, I'm Pikachu.
it's
I'm
me,
going to
your
solve
buddy
this
Pikachu."
murder or whatever.
I'm Pikachu. I smoke 2 packs a day.
Now imagine Danny DeVito or Ryan Reynolds doing that.
That's. I don't
The
know.
trash is a coma.
I'm uncomfortable.
Dude, I love It's Always Sunny with Danny DeVito. Like, he makes this
doesn't?
show.
Who's the
But
best?
to answer some questions we have going on, yeah, there was a Sonic live action movie announced.
Announced.
There's nobody in. I mean, other than Robotnik, there's in the Sonic universe. There isn't really many humans.
Humans.
Unless you're thinking about like Sonic 06.
Right.
Oh, sit.
Yeah, we don't talk about.
Why'd you bring that up?
I think this is gonna be bad.
You think they'll give it like the Smurfs treatment where it'll be like Sonic comes into the human world and they're just like, oh, what's this little blue hedgehog? He's like, I gotta go fast, and that's the movie.
Yep.
and then he goes fast.
Yeah, and he goes
The
fast.
end.
And
No,
then
but, like,
he
do you
eats
think
one
they'll-
chili dog.
Do
One
you think
chili
they'll
dog.
make their own story, or do you think they'll go for more of? You
I
know,
think they'll make their own.
of already distinguished storyline.
Will Knuckles be in it?
They'll.
I would
what-
assume so.
If you've been,
I
like,
say second part of the movie.
oh, is it gonna be? I think there already is a. What is it? Like the
Smurfs?
no, like the poster. Like the
Sure,
preview,
nice.
the
That's
preview poster.
Thundercats.
Are they gonna use classic Sonic's model? I'm not even acknowledging.
Fat
it.
Sonic, Fat Sonic, or Skinny
No.
Sonic, or
Classic
like,
Sonic like
Wasteland Sonic.
Long, skinny
Sonic Boom Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic Boom Sonic.
or
I
like
said
like
Sonic
regular
by
Sonic.
accident.
That's. I think I saw a picture and they're going to use like the regular Sonic.
I think they're gonna use.
But
Long
they have
Boy,
3 models.
Skinny Boy.
They got 3 models they can use. They have Sonic Boom. They had a TV show, so maybe it'll be like a Sonic Boom.
More important question: what kind of Knuckles do we go?
Miles. Miles Prowler. Am I right?
No,
Miles
what,
Prower.
What version of
Prower.
Knuckles?
Sonic from VR chat. Somebody's saying that maybe they'll use,
That's what I was gonna
they'll
say.
use that Sonic
Please,
as that
no.
Knuckles.
That horse is already
We can
dead.
dream. No,
Well,
it's not. It is not.
That
dead.
horse is dead.
I have a Ugandan Knuckles
Oh.
soundboard
I
on
was
my
gonna
phone.
say, do you think they'll go with Ugandan Knuckles?
or Sonic?
No.
Somebody's like, oh, you know, it could
Or
be
Sonic?
It could be Sonic. You know,
Yeah.
there are.
Dude,
There are limitless possibilities they could go with.
Whichever way it goes, we can only hope that they know the way.
They'll get at least 3 viewings from me, no matter what.
3 viewings.
That's a lot. I see like 4 movies a year.
All right. Well, rounding out the movies topics, I want to say February is just about done. We've got 4 days left. March.
Don't you dare.
Don't
you dare. People can hear that.
I know, perfect.
If you watch movies, March is going to be a big movie month for you guys. So this is geared more towards the people like watching this and listening to it. So like gamers.
That's me.
That is you.
Yeah.
So we've got a bunch of movies. First off, it's not really a game movie, but I'm sure a lot of people heard of A Wrinkle in Time. Do you guys ever read the book in school?
What is it called?
I've seen. No, I never
Wrinkle in
read
Time?
Never read it.
I read the book.
Wrinkles.
Wrinkle in Time.
A Wrinkle in Time.
Oprah's gonna be in it.
Oprah's in it.
I'm
Mindy
interested.
Kaling, Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine.
What about Reed without her spoon?
That's a sad world I don't want to live in.
Yeah, I know.
That's the worst.
Anyway,
time.
that comes out March 9th. I'm telling you, there's like 6 or 7 movies in March that I will be seeing. All
It's a
when they
big
come out.
month for video games and for movies.
So that's March 9th. March 16th, we have Tomb Raider. Just
No,
finally.
that looks terrible.
Okay.
What did you even see the trailer?
Yeah, I think
really
looks
think it looks
terrible.
bad?
Yeah.
Compared to like the
Why?
original Tomb Raider.
Oh, I'm just really curious.
No,
like you think it just looks like what makes you think it looks bad?
Did you play the new game?
I played Tomb Raider, the reboot. I didn't play Rise of the Tomb Raider. Is that what it is?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
That's
right.
Yeah, I didn't play that one.
That's
no.
the one it's basically
What-
basing off of.
Okay.
What makes you think it looks bad?
It just looks like a cash in. I don't know.
All right, that's fair. I'm genuinely curious. I haven't seen anything about it, but I
Nothing
know it's anticipated.
Well, I think this is going to be
Wait, who played the original Tomb Raider?
Angelina Jolie.
If she's in it, I'll watch it.
She's not.
Maybe you think she'll make a cameo?
I hope not.
Also, I'm pretty sure they can.
I'm sorry about the
Don't
We
you-
got a bunch of feedback. So
Okay,
I
let's
think this is going to be one of those. Do you think it's going to fall into the video game movie curse? It's just going to do terrible. Because
I
it's a
think
video
it.
game
I
movie?
feel like it will because I haven't heard much about it, like
Yeah.
up to this point.
I think they debuted it during the Super Bowl.
And it's not like a series. It's not like I think Rise of the Tomb Raider was like I think it sold
It was
pretty well.
yeah, it was very. It was.
I don't
very
think there's
high.
a huge like following though.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's a good game because that was a good game. Or that was really stupid of me to say. That was a good game.
It's a
'cause
good
it was
game. It's a good game.
I think that was a well-received game.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
the game itself was pretty good. I don't think that the people who are playing that game are gonna be like, hey, you know what? I want to see a movie of that. I feel like they were just like, this is a good game.
You know,
Yeah.
I highly enjoyed the first Tomb Raider reboot.
Okay.
I just. Wait,
I
the
don't know why I didn't play the second one, Rise of the Tomb
Oh,
Raider.
okay.
Like, I thought the first one was very, very good. Like,
Mhm.
just the exploration and, like, the graphic way you die if you do something wrong.
Yeah,
that
Oh,
was,
that's always really fun to watch.
that was awesome. Like, when you're going down, like, the river and you just get, like,
Impaled.
Yeah,
impaled out
spikes
your
through your
back.
head,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I
That's
was-
awesome.
I always love watching that stuff in like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Well, we will
fun.
see how it turns out. That will be out March 16th. The next one that I'm really excited for, Pacific Rim 2,
Very excited for that.
March 23rd.
Hey, I
very
haven't seen the
excited.
first one. That's
You
another
should-
movie I haven't seen.
That's like a feasible challenge. Be like, hey, go watch this movie. That's like 2 hours, you know?
I could probably do
Just
that tomorrow.
Just saying. Just saying.
yeah.
Are we done with the challenges? Are we done?
I
have
never
so
got
many-
a challenge. I'm just saying.
Yeah, what's your challenge?
I don't know.
This challenge is go watch this movie.
Okay.
I've seen Pacific Rim.
Well,
Go
the
watch it again.
I'm excited
I
for the
don't
second
wanna.
one. It's going to be good. It's, giant robots fighting giant aliens. You can't really.
And Finn
Finn.
from Star
John
Wars.
Boyega.
John Boyega, my boy.
Finn from Adventure
Wars.
Time.
Yeah, he'll be in
No.
it.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, same day as Pacific Rim. I don't know. This one might be able to take it down. Sherlock Gnomes.
I saw
What is that?
Have,
exactly. Exactly.
has anybody seen Romeo and Juliet?
No.
All right. Well, I
Did you
saw
actually
it.
watch this movie?
It was a delightful movie.
Oh my god.
was a deletion.
It was
Yeah.
funny. It was cute. It's definitely whatever. All right, so that's coming out.
Whatever.
And
Whatever.
then I don't think anybody's really heard about this. I
I
just heard
only-
about it this week.
I literally saw it on my way leaving the movie theater on Friday night. I saw like one of the posters for it.
Well,
I didn't see a trailer or anything.
I'm going to transition to another one. This is based off of a comic, I believe, or a graphic novel. I've never heard of it. I didn't even know this movie was coming out until the beginning of this week. It's called I Kill Giants. Anybody know what anything that is?
Nope.
Never
Do
heard of
yourselves
it.
a favor and go watch this trailer later.
Does it look cool?
It is. It's basically about this girl. She's like an outcast. She wears like
Oh
these,
no, I saw a poster for it
these
too.
bunny ear things.
No,
Like, she's
not
really
bunny
weird.
ears.
But anyway, she basically makes traps for giants in the real world, and she kills them. And these Zoe Saldana,
If you wanna
who's
see.
in it, she basically, I don't know, she's like her guidance counselor or whatever, and she's basically trying to find out, what's wrong with you, like, what's going on at home, whatever. And this girl's like, you don't understand. this is real. I'm protecting the city. And then this other girl comes in. I guess she's trying to be her friend. Like, let me see what you're doing. You know, I want to. You know, you say you kill giants. Let me get in on this.
Let me get in on this.
And then finally during the trailer, you start seeing these giants, and this girl's really, really into like she's protecting their town. And then you just see this one giant come out of the ocean, and she has like this giant battle axe.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and it's like electrified. Like this thing looks intense, and it's from the people who did, the producers who did the last Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
So just imagine those like darker visual effects. Jake, don't say it. Do not say.
I did not.
How? If you watch any,
I watched the first 3 Harry Potters.
Why do we let him on the?
I'm
No,
done with you.
don't do
I am
this to
done
me,
with you.
please. Please
No.
don't kill me.
You did
No.
this to yourself.
If you could see my whole back behind you, I have a whole shelf of just Harry
That's
Potter
Harry
stuff.
Potter.
Yeah.
He's back there.
God, I hate you.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, check
I
that
can
out.
literally kill you with this.
That's a pen.
This is Harry Potter wand.
It's a pen.
Yeah. You know
That's
what?
Harry Potter's wand.
It's Harry Potter's
I
wand
really,
pen.
really want to watch it though.
I have all 8 movies.
I don't want to watch it with you.
I didn't say you have to watch it with me.
Okay.
Anyway, after this, anybody watching and listening, go check out the trailer for I Kill Giants. It comes out March 23rd.
I will say I did a quick Google search,
Mhm.
and it looks pretty cool.
I think the
I
people who
recommend.
watch this, you will enjoy it. And then at the end of March, my big movie.
No, I'm just gonna.
How dare you?
Yeah.
My big movie. I'm telling you, if you ever held a game controller in your hand, anything, go see this movie.
Mario. Is it Mario?
Ready
He might be in it.
Player
Oh.
One.
Ready Player One.
Go read the
Yeah.
book. The book is phenomenal by Ernest Cline. This
I borrowed
movie's
the
being
book,
made
like-
by Steven Spielberg, it was also kind of co-made with the writer of the book, Ernest Cline.
Has Spielberg ever made a bad movie?
Yeah,
I would
What?
say so.
I don't know. I just know there is one.
Which one?
I don't know.
E.T.?
Didn't he make the last Indiana Jones? Wasn't he part of that? Kingdom of the
Or
Crystal
that's a
Skull?
Lucasfilm, isn't it?
I don't know.
Lucas and Spielberg are like best friends.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, go watch the South Park episode on it.
Yeah. I know about that episode, and I don't want to watch that one again.
There you go. That's the one.
Yeah.
All I can say is please do yourself a favor when this movie comes out. Go see Ready Player One. If you can, read the book. It's not that big of a book.
It's pretty thin.
Or-
it's like that thin.
Or
I would
Audiobook.
show you, but my friend has it right now. It's
Who does that?
or audiobook. Listen to it. Will Wheaton does the audiobook.
I can't do
Really?
audiobooks. I like because I need to make the voices myself.
Yeah, and this is the guy who doesn't listen to podcasts either.
I don't listen to podcasts.
This is a podcast.
This is a podcast.
I don't listen to us.
No, I don't. I don't
Yeah.
either.
Ready Player One. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
So, want to round this out. We're gonna go real quick back to the games releasing this week. There's really nothing.
Hang on.
Much what?
Movies.
Oh, right. So, what did you see?
I saw Annihilation.
That's not where I thought you were gonna go with
What
this.
is-
Exactly,
So-
right?
What is
Yeah,
that?
right. I saw. I think that was actually opening weekend for it. It was.
Neither do I.
What'd you think I had? What did you?
I thought you were gonna say Black Panther because you said you were gonna see it.
I did see that too. Last week.
Well, I'd rather talk about that because
But I want to talk
nobody
about
knows
Annihilation because
people who read the
What's
book don't know what the
Annihilation?
movie's
it's a
about.
movie with Natalie. It's a Natalie Portman movie.
And that's the movie.
I can't. I cannot say anything. I'll say maybe. Okay, what was in the trailer? Basically, there's like this meteor.
It looks like she has a Ghostbusters pack on her back the entire
Wait,
time.
No,
is
she's
that
just
when
a
she
soldier.
goes into like a different dimension?
Yes,
Okay,
it's like a meteor.
I
that-
know what that is. That looks interesting. What did you feel?
It was. I went in expecting it to be like a horror movie or like a scary movie.
But it wasn't.
No,
They really
No.
It
didn't
was-
sell you on.
it was
horror.
it was a good movie, but only for a very specific. type
And
of
you're the
person.
person who sees like 1 or 2 movies a year.
But I can appreciate movies for what they are.
And
it-
all right, so final score on this one. What would you give it? Out of 10.
Probably like a 6 or a 7.
6.
Because-
Six.
Listen, I'm
7.
pretty critical with like my scores.
Okay.
It was a okay movie, but again, for a very specific type of person. It went like pretty like sci-fi like.
I love sci-fi.
So then you'll probably like it a lot.
Okay.
I like
But
totals.
I'm not going to spoil anything. I do recommend seeing it just because it was a very different type of movie.
Okay. Have you seen the movie Interstellar? How does it compare to
I
that?
didn't see Interstellar.
Zach doesn't watch movies.
I don't watch movies. I barely. I'm trying to.
Why?
But he did see what was in
Why
it.
are we here?
I don't know.
So, Black Panther, going back to that final, just real quick review. What do you give it? Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
I haven't
Jake,
seen
put
it.
your hand down.
Again, I'm pretty critical. I'd say I'd say
Out of 10, come on.
I'd say 8.
8 out of 10. Okay.
I'm critical about these
Okay.
things. I don't give 10s.
What?
Why not?
Because nothing's
Then
perfect.
what's the rating? This rating out
Nothing
of
is
9.
perfect. Nothing is perfect.
Right
Out of
nine.
9. So, all right. Well, then, what were your grapes with it? Like, not grapes.
Grapes.
Gripes. With
My
it.
grapes were it was a raisin.
Why?
they red or
why
white?
wouldn't you give it, a better score?
were
What?
green
What?
grapes.
What issues did you have with it?
I didn't really have any issues. It
Well,
was-
what could have made it better? Because I think that was. I would just say Black Panther had probably the best villain aside from Loki the Marvel universe has
it was
had.
it was okay
What was
though.
the villain? Or is that a
Killmonger.
spoiler?
Killmonger. No, it's his name.
What is Killmonger?
He's
He's like
This is the
a
name of the
anti
Does he kill
Black
things?
Panther, basically.
Oh.
yeah, he killed a bunch of people. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. It's I don't really want to spoil it, but
So
Okay.
what would you say you could have done better, or what didn't?
I'm not equipped to answer that. I thought it was good. I just
Okay.
didn't think it didn't resonate with me. Like I know it was really well received and I know it was a good movie. Visuals were good, story was pretty good. Maybe I guess the story. There were
Okay.
some parts where I was like I don't know. I just feel like it could have been a little bit better. Like some things were just, as with all movies, there's stuff that's
Yeah, definitely.
erroneous, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
All right.
But
The last movie I saw in theater was
I don't even
The
wanna
Last
hear
Jedi.
Okay, that's not terrible.
that was the last one I saw before,
I didn't like that
I
movie.
think. Really?
I didn't like it.
I heard it was
Why are you looking at me like I didn't like it?
Because I knew you're gonna say something smart.
No, yeah, that's perfectly acceptable.
I
A lot of
told you
people
all
didn't
my
like
reasons,
it.
right?
Did you
Yeah.
like it, Anthony?
I enjoyed it for what it was.
Why didn't you like it?
There was, I had a laundry list of things I didn't like about it. I don't want to get into it.
A laundry
What's
list?
the thing you disliked the most about it?
Wait, you have a laundry list of reasons? Like, so out of how many shorts would you give that movie or T-shirts?
How many full outfits?
How
out
many
of 10?
sleeves?
How many sleeves?
How many
Two
mismatching
sleeves.
socks?
No
We need to
mismatching
stop.
socks. I mean, it was okay movie. It just, I don't know, like the whole casino scene bothered me.
Okay.
Like the whole them going to find the code breaker, like that was stupid.
Yeah. Okay, that was
That was just like,
That's for a whole
for
other
spoilers.
podcast.
Yeah.
Just obvious spoilers for the movie.
So-
sorry.
Rounding out the movies, I'd say March definitely is a big, big month for moviegoers. Just throwing that out there.
I guess.
Games 2.
Get ready for it.
Games 2.
For this week, we have The Blob 2 Remaster coming out for PS4 and Xbox One on the 27th.
The Blob.
The
the
Blob.
Blob.
Moss for PSVR.
Moss?
Moss.
Oh, I thought
That's
that was
the
like a pretty
mouse.
charming game.
Yeah.
I think I heard.
Interested? Don't you? You have headset, don't you?
Headset?
Or not
I have
headset.
Oculus.
Oh, you have
I have
Oculus.
Vive.
Okay.
I want to. I mean, no, I don't want to get the PSVR anymore, but I have the Oculus, which I need to play more of that. Honestly, me and Kelly really enjoyed it, but we haven't played a whole lot of it.
I think the only reason I would get PSVR was for Skyrim, but I already have like 10 copies on 10 different consoles. I don't need that one.
Skyrim on deck.
All right, and rounding it
Skyrim
out,
for
I've got.
friends.
We already talked about it. Payday 2 coming out for the Switch on the 27th.
Nah,
Jake
Yeah,
says don't
pass
support it, so
don't support those.
I
developers.
I wouldn't say that.
I can't say because I've never. I don't know anything about it. So
I think
All
I think it's forgivable.
Okay.
If you were in that, we already went into it. I'm not even gonna.
Okay, what about games that are out now that you haven't got a chance to play that you want to play? What do you think?
I'm still trying to finish Mario Odyssey.
yeah,
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I got that for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I like that. I played it.
I want to play it. Also, I want to play Wolfenstein 2. I want to play the first one. I haven't even beat that yet. Those are games I really want to play. Doom as well. Those are like the four
Yeah,
games right now.
I'm going to sing the Doom song now.
I think mine right now is Celeste.
Oh,
I want to play that. It's out now. I just haven't got around to it. Have you played it?
No, I haven't. I've seen a lot of gameplay on it, and I have a lot of friends who are
Yeah.
enjoying it.
What about you? Any games that are out now that you haven't got around to?
Aside from the 5 that I tried to get the GameStop and they didn't have.
Near Automata, by the way, like it's a masterpiece of a game. I really
Is that a
Automata.
whole word? It says like automatopoeia.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited about that game.
Near automatopoeia.
Near Automata.
So
but it's a really, really
Is this true? The music is really good.
the music?
The
is
music-
I heard the
one-
music
it's
is
like-
the best part of the game.
It
Yeah.
is amazing.
The
In
music
first
is
one
a
too.
character in itself.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it-
no,
It's
seriously.
really good. It's
Like
really
Are there
I
lyrics to the
serious.
music?
Yeah.
I love that. Like I love when games have original music that have lyrics in them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. They're just
no, just like the sound direction, like
Yeah.
completely for that game is really good.
what's that one indie game that came out a while ago? Was it Bastion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That was good.
That had really good music.
Bastion,
in it.
and then what
that
was
soundtrack was good.
the one
They
before,
came
the
out
one
with
that
a
came
sequel,
after?
kind of. Not a sequel, but like a spiritual successor.
The same company made it. I just
yeah.
forget the name.
I
of it.
don't remember.
It's the girl with
the sword and
The girl with the thing in the arms.
I can't think what it's called. Anyone?
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah.
All right, well,
passion.
you look that up. We got to round this out because we're going on an hour and a half, guys.
Wow, that's a very long time.
Yeah, didn't feel like it. No, this is good.
It was a transistor.
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 Yep.
There we go.
Which I heard that was good.
And
And their
I played
third
it.
game, Pyre, just came out too.
I played Transistor. Really good.
Okay, yeah.
All right, well, let's round it out. I just want to say, guys, if you're watching, listening, please go like our Facebook page,
Yes.
Video Game Crunch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Video
video-
Game Crunch.
And basically the
we'll-
same thing for all things. Twitch, same
We have
name.
Twitter. We also have Instagram. We haven't posted anything yet.
Do
but-
we? That's news to me.
Yeah, I made an Instagram for us. It's Video Game Crunch at Video Game Crunch. Same
Okay.
with Twitter at Video Game Crunch.
It's very simple. You look us up on.
I have
any
all the
mediums.
links in the thingy majiggy.
We-
We'll
the
get it-
page.
we'll get it out
That's
there.
what it's called.
We are still working on getting this to be an audio medium, so we're trying to get it on iTunes. We'll have it on Google Play. Anything else we can? Any other
Google
audio?
Play, SoundCloud. I see
SoundCloud?
it on
Yeah.
I think Spotify's really hard to get on.
SoundCloud. Listen to our hot mixtapes.
Yes, we're gonna try to get on every
We'll get it on there.
media, whatever.
If you have feedback, if there's a medium you want it on that we didn't say, just like send us a message.
If
Oh,
you want
our
any, if
emails
you-
in there, too.
Yeah, if
Post
you
on
do
our
have any
Facebook or
feedback
something.
at all, Jake, what's our email?
Contact.videogamecrunch@gmail.com.
That's a mouthful.
It'll
So
be in the description of. We'll
In
have
the
all the
description
contact.
below.
It's in the page.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
is
it's,
on the
it's on the
page,
Twitch
yeah.
page. You know.
So just let us know. Give us good feedback, bad feedback, anything you want to see improve, things we're doing well.
if you want to
have
sign a petition
questions,
to kick Jake off the show, I'm putting.
we'll
that
put
in.
that on there too. Get somebody who's well
Do
versed.
that.
We'll get Keanu back in here.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
that's not right.
This, by the way, this is the us three are the normal. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
you heard the
I just
intro.
wasn't here last week. So.
You heard the intro. It's us three.
Yeah.
Definitely help us get the word out, guys. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your
neighbors. They're
grandkids.
snatching your kids
Hide
up.
your kids. Tell
Hide
your
your
dog. Tell your friends. Tell your dog's friends.
Okay.
Just get the word out there, you guys.
Oh, thank you,
hashtag
Simon.
Jake.
Thank you so much.
all right.
I'm like the wild card, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I bring in the.
I gotta say, you did do most of the audio setup today, which is nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, do appreciate any follows,
That's all I can say.
likes, everything.
All
so
right. Thank you.
get the word out there, guys.
I'm Jake.
I'm Zach.
I am Anthony, and thank you for watching Video Game Crunch. And as always, game on.
Crunch into it.
Get me out of here.
All right,
Later,
see ya.
guys.